Hello and welcome to the Housing Minute. My name is Samuel Gunter and I'm the Executive Director of the North Carolina Housing Coalition. And I want to give you a real quick update on the state of play regarding the funding that was allocated in North Carolina's state budget from the Federal American Rescue Plan to help low-income housing tax credit deals that were seeing significant gaps in financing due to construction cost increases as a direct result of the pandemic. So the short for those of you who have been on our Tuesday calls, you've been hearing about this quite regularly. For those who haven't, the quick summary is Treasury issued a final rule that essentially would prohibit us from using the funds the way that we allocated them. We've been working, as many of you know, some of us have been on calls together either in larger groups with folks around the state or the region and nationally or one-on-one, trying to figure out how to operate within Treasury guidelines. We were not the only state in this predicament. We were not the only state that made similar decisions about allocating American Rescue Plan funds toward this purpose. And as a result, there is what seems to be right now bipartisan work happening in the U.S. Senate to essentially modify the language to allow for loans that mature beyond that 2026 deadline. This is excellent news. So not only is there a fix in the works, a bipartisan fix in the works, but the vehicle that they are working on right now for that fix is the comprehensive spending package that needs to pass by March 11th. So not only is there a fix, it's a bipartisan fix, it has a vehicle that should be moving very quickly. So here's what we need to do. We need to get in touch with our senators and let them know that this is happening in the Senate and that we need their support. This is critical for North Carolina. We also need to let our House delegation, and particularly the Democratic caucus within our House delegation, know that whatever agreement happens on the Senate side also needs to be in the House version. So those are the two major things that we need to do at this point. The great news out of all of this is if this fix happens and passes, we do not need subsequent state action. So this would solve the problem that was created by the final rule that Treasury set and would allow us to proceed with using those workforce housing loan program funds as they were allocated by the state. So that is our update right now. If you want to know more, you can read in the blog post below or check out our website. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.